What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, back with another video for you guys. This is an exciting video. It's a little different, more of a vlog type of video, but it is very exciting. I am kind of sorry for clickbaiting the video, but I'm not at the same time because I'm personally very excited for this. It's just gonna be a lot of fun, you know. It's just a different type of fun. It's still related to bikes, kind of, in a way. You guys will understand in just a sec, but you guys are about to see the new bike or bikes that I got. You ready?
Yep.
You ready?
Come on, just open, bro. We want to see the bike. It better be an SP. Oh, you bitch.
What the hell is this? E-bikes.
No, for real?
Electric bikes.
You got me excited, and for like three days you wouldn't tell me what bike it was. For real, I thought it was a Ducati.
It's a bike. Yeah. We weren't lying, right? It has a throttle and everything. Let's open it up. Yes, I know what you're thinking. Okay, this is a bicycle. This is not a motorcycle. Well, kind of. This is an electric bike by HJM. Still not a motorcycle. It's pretty dang close to one, if you ask me. Now let me explain. You guys are probably like, what the hell are you talking about? Obviously, it's not gonna be like the R1M or an H2 or a liter bike, but sometimes I do want to just like go out on something. I always talk about chill rides, and I always told you guys that sometimes on the R1M, on the H2, these bikes are like very crazy, and it's hard to go on a chill ride without getting trouble with the cops because of how loud they are, or attracting too much attention, or without going a little bit too fast, if you know what I mean. This bike has so much technology. And it's such like every time when I was reading the specs and everything about it, I was just like mind blown that an electric bicycle has all these features. It's absolutely insane. So let me show you guys, and let's get started with this video. If you guys didn't already know, I love the future. I love electric vehicles. As you guys see, I have a Tesla flag with a bunch of bolts on top of it because I own a Tesla. The electric everything is honestly the future. It's renewable, it's way more efficient, and for the most part it's faster. I mean, look at the Plaid. For sure electric bikes are coming out, or actual electric motorcycles are coming out very soon, and those are gonna, in my opinion, destroy regular motorcycles. Maybe top speed, blah blah blah, all that when you build them, maybe not so much, but this is just the start of electric vehicles. And Tesla already built a car in less than 10 years that pretty much beats any stock vehicle that has an engine, maybe besides hypercars. Similar thing with bicycles. Bicycles, honestly, something like this that is electric is so much fun, and it's so easy to use, and there's so many features, as you guys can see. Like, look at that beautiful LCD display. Top-end motorcycles literally just started adding full color LCD screens into their motorcycles. Like, this is literally new technology that's just being added to motorcycles that this electric bike has. Now, yeah, it doesn't have as many crazy features or anything like that, because honestly it doesn't really need wheelie control and stuff like that and traction control. It's a bicycle, but you can see your speed, you can see your max speed, it gives you how much charge you have, you can turn on and off your headlights, and when you do that, your LCD actually changes the brightness. So if your headlights are off, that means you are using it during the day, which means that your LCD is brighter, as you guys can see. And if you turn your headlights on, that means you're using your bicycle at night, which means the LCD brightness is actually less. You might think that, okay, like you click a button and it changes the light. Whoa, such a big deal. That's not it. They didn't stop just there. It has an automatic light sensing system. What does that mean? That means you actually don't have to do any of that. If you just go out riding around sunset, which you guys know I love riding during sunset, and the bike senses that there's not enough light, it'll automatically turn on your headlights and reduce the brightness of your screen. Another thing, as I showed you, there is a plus and a minus, and there is numbers. Those are power modes pretty much to assist you riding the bicycle. Now let me explain what that means. So let's say you're going uphill and you're extremely tired, or you've been riding the bicycle for way too long and you're just tired. What you can do is select by 1 being the least amount of assistance to 5 being the most amount of assistance, and what that's going to do is pretty much give you an electric boost when you're pedaling. So it's kind of like a hybrid vehicle at that point. Like, the whole frame of the bicycle is made of aluminum. For example, let me show you guys what's aluminum on a motorcycle. This is aluminum. That's not it. Its components are used on my Yamaha R1M at top class, even better than the R1. And this bicycle literally has an entire frame made of aluminum. Why? Because it's lightweight, it's high quality, it's durable. This bicycle is waterproof, but it's not just waterproof and rust proof. All of the wiring, harness, motor, battery, and display meet the waterproof requirements in daily riding life. Now, this bicycle is not just made for the road or to get groceries. No. This is not advertised in such a way. This is the type of bicycle that you can take off-roading and for all type of terrains, which is why it has these tires. Now let's talk about some of the specs of this bicycle, because come on, if you guys love motorcycles, I'm pretty sure, or cars or anything, I'm pretty sure you want to hear about the specs. This bike top speeds at 30 miles an hour. So yeah, it is pretty dang fast on something that's as light as this. That it feels really fast. Let me just tell you this. If you guys saw when I went through the LCD, I took it to pretty much 20 miles an hour, and that was a little scary because they're skinny tires and it's a very light, I want to call it vehicle, but it's kind of a vehicle. It's the bicycle, you know. So it was a little scary, but at the same time, like, it was so fun because it's so flickable and it's so light. My eyes. The battery that they use for these bicycles are not some cheap knockoff batteries that you just get from unbranded Chinese company. No. The batteries on these bicycles are from LG and Samsung. Top notch companies that are known to lead the industry with their technology, and these bikes use their batteries. Now, why, you might ask, would they use such high quality batteries? Batteries are just batteries. No, they're not. It's not only anti-explosive and anti-flammable, but also effective in preventing power leakage. It's all part of the intelligent charging protection, helps with uniform charging, and extends the life of the bicycle, or the battery technically. Oh, did I forget to mention that this little battery gives you a range of 45 miles. Let's put this into perspective. My H2 gives me 70 miles with a full tank, which is 4.5 gallons, and as you guys saw in my last video, that cost $20. This bicycle actually has a functioning tail light. Let me demonstrate. And now, enough talking. Let's take this bad boy for a little ride. Because I took it for a little spin and I was shocked. And now I can't wait to actually hop on and give it a proper ride. Ready?
No.
Racing?
Yeah, right.
3, 2, 1, go.
Ah!
Woo. You like?
Yeah.
Play and have fun at the same time.
Bro, I'm gonna get in trouble right away. The shifts.
Crisp.
Yeah.
Florida.